Hello and a very warm welcome to The Real Talk. How are you doing? How have you been? Thank you so much for sparing time to join us. I'm excited about this one. You know, many years ago when I joined the workspace, by the way, I've done very many jobs, different jobs, but not like my mainstream. When I was joining mainstream, I started off as a receptionist. Then I became somebody's administrative assistant. So receptionist, news anchor, administrative assistant, and I would be moving around carrying a huge file, people's files. Basically, it was a lot of papers to show that you're working. Many years on, we have virtual assistants doing what I used to do back then without necessarily having to be in an office, without even carrying papers. Thank you for joining us for this conversation, because we're going to talk about a field that is not yet that common down here, but others are doing it. Virtual assistant. Have you heard of a virtual assistant? If you haven't, this is your story. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope we're going to learn together. My name is Jackie Lumbasi, and the hashtag is The Real Talk. If you have a question or a comment, please send it through. Our guest today is Mwiza Betsy. Betsy, you describe yourself as a virtual communications and operations consultant.
Yes.
How are you doing, Betsy?
I am doing beautifully. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you for honoring my invitation.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. So with a title like this, what do you do? If someone was to ask you, Betty, what do you do?
I think I would say I'm a jack of all trades, but I'm a master of none. So typically I'm into communications and project management, as well as event coordination. But full-time, most days, let's say from Monday to Friday, you'll find me within communications and project management. Then most times over the weekends, you'll see me somewhere in an event, coordinating something, pushing something.
I have seen you.
Yes. Yeah.
Great. We will get to that. I want us to go back to that young Betsy. Where were you born and raised? What kind of home were you raised in? What do you remember from your childhood?
I was born in Uganda. I was born to a lovely lady called Aurelia. I'm an only child, but our house was never quiet. My mom had such a beautiful, warm, welcoming heart. Minimum, we were like 10 people in the house. Every holiday, we were like a loud house. If you have watched The Loud House, we were the loud house.
Oh, gosh.
Yes, so when I keep on telling people, this is my brother, this is my sister, but they say you're an only child. I am an only child by birth.
Yes.
But I'm not an only child.
You were surrounded by other children,
so
raised by,
love.
yes, with others.
Exactly.
Great.
So, born and raised in Uganda, I moved to Rwanda about 7 years ago in 2018, February, March, and I've been here since. I did my university from here, I did my bachelor's, and I'm now pursuing my master's as well from Rwanda as well.
Fantastic. We will get to the masters and others. I want us to go back to any childhood memory that stands out. You being raised with all these other youngsters that were not your siblings.
Yeah.
Anything that you recall from that house? How did Aurelia raise you people? Was she a strict mom?
Aurelia is, up to now, she's still a very gentle lady. But, you know, Sundays, when everyone is home, my mom had energy on Sunday. So I remember this one day she woke up, and because we used to stay next to a very dusty road next to the train station, and I think the roof bothered her that morning. She woke up and she's like, we're cleaning the roof. Gosh. We are cleaning the roof, and best believe we cleaned the roof. We didn't clean
like you guys climbed up a ladder.
We're sending buckets of soap and water up the roof.
Were you receiving visitors?
No visitors. My mom is someone whereby if she wants something done, she gets it done.
Wow.
So like even when we moved out of the house, you could see there was a part of the roof that was a bit cleaner than the entire other part of the roof, because we never finished cleaning the roof. Up to now, we sit down and ask ourselves, why did mommy make us clean the roof on a Sunday morning?
And there was never an explanation
Never.
for that.
She's like, guys, we're cleaning the roof.
Yeah. And then, you know, that's interesting. Sometimes people say when you're an only child, because much as you had other people in the house, you are her only child. some mothers would protect their only child and get the other children in the home to do house chores and do all the work. Basically, you'll be the princess at home.
No, we
It
had
wasn't
a
the case for you.
timetable on the fridge of everyone's chores. So Betsy's doing this, Janet is doing this, Mark is doing this. Every single person had a household chore. We used to call it, and then washing the dishes in our house, we used to call it practice. So everybody dreaded practice, especially because we were many in the house. So Sunday lunch, you're like, who's doing practice today? And I used to do practice sometimes, and everybody knows when Betsy does practice, she's not going to wash the saucepan. I would throw the saucepans down and the sink.
You wash the ones that are easy.
I would only wash the plates and the cups, the saucepans, because the matoke and the sauce and everything. And you know how Ugandans and Baganda cook? Sometimes it gets stuck, like the nuts, how it gets stuck on the rim.
Yes.
I'd look at them and I'm like, I'm not doing
And then there's the soot around the outer part of the pan.
I'll look at it and I'm like, I am not doing this. So I'd always throw this. My mom hated it.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
When time came for you to choose a career path, how did that discussion go with your mom? We were growing up and you're saying, I want to be a radio anchor. I want to be a model. These days they say, I want to be a YouTuber. What did you want to become when you grew up?
When I was young, I wanted to be a fashion designer. Wow. Because I'm a Catholic. So we have a thing called confirmation. And because I studied in Hillside, Nalia, we had 3 confirmations as children when we were there. So I used to design all my dresses and my mom would tailor them.
Because confirmation is a big deal.
It's a huge deal. Your mom is coming to school and in boarding. Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
So as a kid, I wanted to be a fashion designer. I grew up. When I moved to Rwanda, my uncle, my mom's brother, became a very influential part in who I am right now.
Oh, wow.
So because when we came here, my mom had retired. So he's the one who was guiding me. I did a bachelor's, I did a BBA, and I majored in accounting. And I was so good with numbers.
Oh.
So I graduated with an honors distinction. In between there, I'd also started CPA. And one day I sat down and I was like, I love the numbers, but do I really want to be doing this as a 9 to 5? I said no. And I stopped CPA. I didn't tell my uncle.
How about your mom? Did she have any say in this?
Yeah, my mom knew. I used to tell my mom everything. Over time, I started.
And she's the one who was paying your tuition, I imagine? It was your uncle
my
now?
My uncle now.
Oh, okay.
Because our family dynamic is, we are very close. So when we're in Uganda, my mom took care of my uncle because he's way younger than my mom in a way.
Oh, okay.
So when I came here, he's like, you know what? He told my mom, you rest. I'll take everything on.
I get it.
So he has been such a very father figure in my life. And I told my mom,
your father has never been in your life?
My father is in my life,
okay.
But I was raised dominantly by my mom.
By your mom, okay.
My mom is the one who has been she's the one who paid the school fees when I was growing up. She's the one who did everything when I was growing up.
Okay.
But I do know my father. I have a very good relationship with my father.
Okay.
Yes. But coming here, so when you have a new father figure in your life, I didn't tell him I had stopped CPA like 2-3 months ago. I was not ready. Yeah. And I told my mom, and my mom is a very truthful person. She's like, you tell him. I was like, no, never. Until one day I'm going to Uganda. He's like, you first sit down.
Your uncle says?
Yes, it's like, you first sit down. Like, I don't know you have. So that's when I came honest to him about it. And so through that, I ventured into digital marketing because I had friends who were in the field. Through digital marketing, that's how I found myself in events.
Oh, all
because
right.
I had a friend we were working with, and she would take on companies, and she's like, I would like you to help me because I do a lot of, I'm very good with proposal writing and writing pitch decks.
Fantastic.
So that was my job. I was literally her proposal and pitch deck writer. Yeah. And so do events. So through events, I realized, oh my God, I actually like following up with step-by-step things, bit by bit by bit by bit. I want to be involved in every single little step. I'm very detail-oriented. Down the lane, I found myself in operations. So it has been such a step-by-step. It's not like I plan it, it's more like the universe just gives me an opportunity and I fit into the role.
Did you ever have to then take on a different course? If you're going to do events and there's events management courses or
Yeah.
I don't know what courses are there related to events, did you ever have to study that in order to really become a professional?
I learned through practice. I learned through observing, but I did take some certifications on marketing and people management, change management, and beginning of this year, that's when I sat down with myself, and because one of the things also I had on my vision board was, let me get this master's out of the way. So I chose to do a master's, and because I had the corporation spirit to it, and I'd already seen how I can do operations within the corporate field and also the other event side of it. So I said, I'm going to do an MBA and I'm going to major in project management.
Okay.
And there's so much that you learn in a classroom, I won't lie to you, but you need that expertise as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
You need the field as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You know, Rwanda has a lot of events, and I wonder how your experience has been. And for someone who's watching, they're interested in going in, where would you advise them to start? When you talk about an event, what would be the most important thing for an events organizer to look at? If you're the one coordinating, how do you sketch? This is, I will be ticking this box or a box each day. What is your number one box and how do you follow the steps before D-Day? Just paint a picture for us when it comes to events management.
There's something you said, if someone was coming into the event space, what would they do?
Yeah.
I think I have learned that a closed mouth is a closed blessing.
A closed mouth is a closed blessing.
Do not be shy to ask for what you want. If you want to be involved, even though it's just volunteering in an event, reach out to someone that you see working, posting the event or something, say, hey, I would like to get involved. Because through that, you get to see so many things and you never know what door might open for you in that situation. When it comes to the event space, most times when it comes to coordination and like the step-by-step involvement, I like to put myself in the shoes of the person that is coming to attend the event, not like the organizer. It's nice to put yourself in the shoes of the organizer, but you also need to put yourself in the shoes of the person that's going to experience what you're trying to
have prepared.
Exactly. So that comes from ticketing. Is it easy for them to access the tickets when they purchase the tickets? Can they easily get it on their phone? Once they come there, how are the lavatories, the toilets? Are they clean? Is it easy to use? I value sound so much. I hate when an event has bad sound. Because it has to put so much time and effort in organizing an event, and last minute the sound is terrible. A microphone is not working, it's too loud, it's too low, the frequencies are off. So the sound, the audio and visual, always have things on standby. Even though you plan for something, it's nice to have a backup on standby sometimes. So give people the experience that you yourself you would want to feel if you were in their shoes. Yeah.
If you were traveling somewhere, you know, when you look at what we offer as Rwanda, especially for people that are coming in from different countries,
Yes.
do you think it's enough? The reason I asked that question, there's a time I was at an event and someone asked me, so if I want to go somewhere and eat authentic Rwandan food, where do I go? Then I put that question on Twitter and I didn't get the answer. In fact, people sent me to a restaurant in Kisementi that majors in Ugandan cuisine. Exactly. And a few other places. They sent me to Marangi, all these places. Yeah. I didn't find what I was looking for. So from your experience and with the people that you interact with, what we offer as an experience, is it sufficient? What else can we throw in there?
I think as a country, we're small but mighty. And with the recent Davido show, I actually want to acknowledge Bruce and Inora Entertainment, because 10,000 people, thousands and thousands and thousands of people
In that arena,
in that arena, you don't have a stampede, you don't have anyone hurt, people have had a good time, the sound is good, the visual is good. I feel like
Once you pull that off,
people have come from different countries to actually experience that. By the time Davido has come to this country so many times, and he keeps on performing, he has come over 3-4 times. That shows you that in itself speaks that actually our events and entertainment sector is doing well.
Okay.
Because we all know artists and performers, if they don't like something, they do not come back. So we are doing well. We are doing well in terms of the event space. That service is something we are perfecting over time. It's something that I respect. The people in that field, I respect them so much because they have mastered and they are still mastering. They are seeing things from different countries and events and bringing it back home, which is nice. We have visions and goals that we would want to achieve, and at the pace we're moving, I believe within the next 3-4 years, maybe
we will achieve.
We will achieve them. Maybe we'll even have Coachella or something. You never
see,
know.
exactly. We will get there. Do you see yourself doing more? You as a person, is there more that you can do in this space, or have you done everything? I want to know if the opportunity is available, because you started somewhere and you've walked this journey. There's someone who's wondering, where will I start, but how long will I remain in that space? Will there be room for me to continue serving? Will there be money for me to continue earning? Where else do you see yourself going? What other opportunities do you see?
I don't think I've scratched the surface.
It's that serious.
It's that serious. I think when it comes to events, what has been tickling my mind has been the corporate side of it. So the conferences, the seminars, I love when you go to KCC, when I'm doing, because I do speaker management sometimes.
What is that? What is speaker management?
So speaker management is...
please don't make the assumption that we know this.
Okay, let me break down.
Please, we're your students.
Yes, please. So I usually come in as the corporate communications associate for conferences. That means I'm coordinating with the tech and production team and the speakers and what that program entails. Are we on time? Whatever has to be displayed on the screen, is it in order? Is the sound okay? Does the speaker know the time they're supposed to go on? They must not be late. So sometimes you're in people's good books and sometimes you're in people's bad books because someone wants to take their time. But
you're telling them, yes,
I need you to be on time. Your lunch break is done.
Yes.
I need you to be on stage. So that has been like tickling my mind because it's very fun. In the moment, I used to tell my former boss, I would tell her, I love the rush that comes with this. It brings me so much joy. And at the end of the event, I usually like standing in a corner and just seeing people happy. Because you know, I have done my best, I have done my part. The media is happy, tech team is happy, production is happy, speakers are happy, sponsors, if any, they're also happy.
Anything we need to improve, or the corporate side is 100% for now?
The other event space, it's something that I have, maybe I'd like to be a part of it, but not in terms of PR or marketing. I think I'd love to be involved more back end and see how everything is built from the ground up. because usually that's not something I've been involved in. Usually I come in the middle when it comes to, okay, now we need to handle media, or now we have artist management. These are the artists coming. Can you help us with their
You're not there in the planning phase.
No, usually I come in the middle.
Yeah.
And I'd like to see how do you brainstorm? How do you brainstorm? How do you put the thing on paper? How do you bring it up? I don't want to just see the end product.
Yeah, yeah. You want to craft it.
Exactly. I want to see how the people think. I like picking people's brains.
You're brilliant, Mwiza.
Thank you.
Let's take a short break. We'll be back. My name is Jackie, and we're talking to Mwiza Betsy. Betsy is amazing, young, brilliant, passionate. She is a virtual communications and operations consultant. When we come back, we're going to talk about a virtual assistant, because Betsy is also a virtual assistant. So you've had this chick, she runs after speakers, she manages them, she wants to make sure the sound is all good and that, but she also does some things without necessarily leaving her chair. How does that happen? How do things happen in that world? Let's find out when we come back. Welcome back to The Real Talk. Glad to have you here with us. Use the hashtag The Real Talk. Both Betsy and I will be online. We will be responding to your messages. So Betsy, you're a woman who wears many hats. I want to talk about virtual assistants. Let's start from the basics. Who is a virtual assistant?
I like saying I'm someone's right-hand person.
You know, I was once somebody's right-hand person as an administrative assistant.
But you're physically there. No, me, I'm not there.
How are you able to do the work if you're not there?
I'm not there, but I'm there.
Explain it.
So, a virtual assistant is, I am your right-hand person. And anything you need, you don't have to physically put a table for me in your office, but I will still perform the same job that the person in the office is doing. So you need your bookkeeping done, you need your calendar management done, your email management, your schedules, every single thing down to the
My
dot.
social media.
Your social media manage everything to the operations, following up on payments, every single thing, are taxes in order? Are you following up with my staff? Help me handle my staff. I do that down to the dot, depending on what the client wants.
What did you study for you to qualify for this?
I didn't study to be a virtual assistant.
How did it happen?
I have a BBA. I have my bachelor's.
Yeah.
I have my expertise. I have my skills. And I have, trust me, I have spent 5 to 6 years in the field of business administration and operations. I went into the role, and there's a client I have right now. And so I had left my previous job. So she told me, you know what, you can assist me with handling this. Like, I'd like you to handle my business operations, because she has another job. So she's like, I'd like you to be my virtual assistant. So help me handle clientele, orders, and just the books. And she had a very organized system. So 1 month in, 1 month, 2 weeks in, she's like, Betsy, you do this so well. Do you know if you had like 3, 4 people, you'd... Yeah. So I went and talked to a couple of friends of mine, and they were like, you actually do this so well, so you might as well. She recommended me to 2, 3 people. So it came through recommendations. Then I started looking it up online. How can I better myself at this? And that's when I found Upwork. Upwork is a platform whereby there's so many remote jobs.
Interesting.
So someone in the US can
Upwork. Up and work.
Just up.
For someone who's
work.
interested in finding it.
Yes,
Yeah.
Upwork.com. So someone in the States can hire someone in Rwanda. And you have an hourly rate. So you can work for $20 an hour, and you could work 5 to 8 hours, depending on what your client wants. So slowly by slowly, I made my research, tried to polish up my skills. I polished up my CV, my cover letters, and I have friends who are project managers, and majority of product managers, and majority of product managers work remotely. Yes. So the ones that I know around me and the ones that I've observed. So I was like, I'm trying to get into this remote work. They told me, apply. Even though you send out 100 applications a day,
Just send them out.
send them. Be it LinkedIn, be it up, whatever platform you can find. Jackie, if I told you, I almost got scammed because I was
sending these applications.
I was so desperate
to find a job?
Yes, I
What
had
happened
quit
exactly?
my job. I had quit my previous job, and I was like, do I want to do the 9 to 5 again? I was like, no, maybe not, because now
I'll
the
take a
process
break.
of my master's, and I felt my head was so hot at that point. I was like, let me first take a break. So I pushed. Jackie, if I told you I send out over 55 applications in a day.
Oh God, that's amazing.
So I had different CVs for different roles. I had one for project management. I had one for social media and digital marketing. Then I just had one whereby I merged both of them. So that if you feel like I apply anywhere, please give me the job.
Give me the job.
And
oh gosh.
a few months later, everything now started paying off. Because with Upwork, you have to be verified.
Let's tell me about the scammer, the potential scam. What happened to you? Did they ask you to send money?
They told me to send money. They told me...
Because you're online trying to find a job, and then someone tells you, for me to activate this, pay some money.
You know those personality tests? Yes, that's how they almost scammed me.
Oh, gosh.
Because I took a test on a separate platform. They said, no, I'm supposed to pay money to a certain bank account, to a certain establishment. I was like...
Yep.
No, thank you.
Yep.
I may be desperate for a job, but it's not that
But my eyes are open.
Yes. I'm a Ugandan at heart.
Yes,
you cannot scam me. So, so the lady that told me, that encouraged me,
you, yeah.
Up to now, she's still my client.
Good.
I've been practicing for over 4 to 5 months now.
With her?
Yes.
Good. So, I want to ask, you found her organized. What happens if you meet somebody who needs a virtual assistant and they're clueless, they're not organized? What do you do with such a person?
I have to first sit down with you or hold a call with you. And there has to be a lot of transparency between us. Because at the end of the day, when I'm working for you, I'm going to be 100% transparent. I'm giving you reports. I'm giving you daily updates most times whenever I have to. So you also have to be open with me and tell me, this is where I'm having problems. This is my strength. This is what I would like. And this is currently what I'm doing. And this is what I'm not happy with, or this is what I would like to change. So we have to pick on a lot of things, depending on what you would like me to do. Yeah.
Okay. So it takes the two of you. You've got to
It
sit
takes
down
two, yes.
Let's go about trust. We trust people when we see them and interact with them physically.
Yes.
You're in a situation where your employer is based in a different continent, different time zones. They trust you to do your work. Then how do you get to a point where you trust each other enough that they will share with you confidential information about their business, their finances, and then they even pay you and pay you a lot of money?
Yes.
Sometimes you relax knowing maybe it has delayed, but this money will come.
Yeah. So usually contracts have to be signed.
Oh, you always have to sign a contract.
Always.
So even if you're not seeing each other physically, this is, because a contract is what we do a lot in our physical things, but even if it's a virtual job,
a contract has to be
sign
signed.
a contract.
And if you would like to sign an NDA, that is also fine.
Oh, okay.
But one thing I've also learned over time, even when I was still in my 9 to 5, update your boss until it nags them. About the smallest thing, because I've realized sometimes you say, oh, it's something small, but later on in the long run, that something small at that moment in the future is the urgent situation. So always give them the tiny bit of updates along. Oh, today I did this, this, and this, and this. This is the client I contacted. This is what they said. This is the update. And with my clients, I usually have shared documents whereby you are following up on what I am doing and the status.
So while you're working, they can see it
yes,
as well.
what I'm doing. This is the status update as of now for what So I give you a list of everything I'm possibly doing in that week. And I keep on updating you along the way.
Yeah.
So you don't say, oh, she's gone quiet for days. What is she doing?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. There's a lot of youth unemployment in the East African region. You'll hear stories in Rwanda, a lot of young people, Kenya, Tanzania, wherever, in the region.
Yes.
When you look at yourself and the opportunities that you have gotten, when somebody says, you know, I have this bachelor's degree, this master's degree, and I've been trying to get a job for the last 2 years, I have failed because I do not know anyone, or I don't come from a very famous family. You know, they have this thing they decry. I wouldn't be here if I was so and so.
Yes.
When you look at where you are today, what is it that has opened doors for you? Because the things I'm mentioning now, there could be unemployment and we choose to blame the government. There could be unemployment, we choose to blame our background. For you, what has worked for you? Because you've just mentioned that there's a time you're jobless and you're sending 50 applications.
Yes.
You could have given up, but you didn't. Why?
I think at the end of the day, there's something my uncle keeps on telling me. And he keeps on saying, however much you have family, you're born with people, at the end of the day, you're in a football field. Imagine life as a football field, and you are in that pitch. Life is the field. You are in that pitch by yourself. Nobody's coming to help you. Nobody's coming to save you. Even though we have family, they love us and everything, you must use everything, however small it is. Even though just you knowing how to use an Excel sheet, use it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and the beauty with virtual assistants is it doesn't go up to the big things of, oh, I need to write proposals and whatnot, because virtual assistants can literally trickle down up to email management. So you give me your password, you give me your email, and you see how you keep on getting emails and you're so overwhelmed by all this appointment.
Sometimes I don't even know how to respond.
Exactly. So
and it takes me days trying to get a response.
Exactly.
You can help with that.
Exactly. So email management, someone just logs into your email, goes through your emails, depending on your communication. Every appointment you have, puts it in your calendar for you. That is it. And writes down for you a list of your updates. Oh, this is what you're supposed to do as per this person. This is what you're supposed to do as...
So are you talking to a young person who is looking for employment?
I am talking...
And they're saying they're looking and they're not finding it. They're almost giving up. But you're telling them there are opportunities around them.
So I realized when...
Especially online, because things have changed. We now have to stop looking at things the way we did many years ago, thinking you can only get a job if you wear a suit and walk into someone's office.
Yes.
You're saying we can look online. This young person can go online and they will find employment.
Listen, if you have an email, if you have an email, and I'm saying this in Rwanda, if you have an email, if you have an ID, because most times you have to verify your identity when it comes to, you're good.
If you have an email
and an ID.
And access to internet.
And access to internet. Because LinkedIn is open to the public. You can create a LinkedIn account. You don't know how, even though you don't know how to use LinkedIn, you just go up and you see on the jobs, they'll give you a variety of jobs. You don't have to know something 100% for you to actually start doing it. Do something wrong at the beginning, you perfect it along the way.
You've worked in the office and you have worked online.
Yes.
Which one is easier? Tell me.
Online.
Online! Because you can work in your pajama, I guess.
Besides that, it's... So the thing with working online, it
also requires some discipline.
Yes.
I struggle to work online.
Yes. You put in way more. Even though it's very rewarding, you also have to invest more. You have to be very, very, very organized. And you must be ready to handle you have to be able to mitigate any risks. Let's say a client calls you right now, Betsy, I have this and this and this situation. I need you to hop on board and solve this situation for me, step in my shoes. Because that happens to me sometimes. Someone tells me, step in my shoes, reply my emails. You have my email.
Yeah.
And you have to be quick on your feet. You need to learn how to work with people. Because I have met, so these are not people that you're seeing physically that, oh, it's okay, I'll go to their office and meet them. No.
Yeah.
This is someone whereby you have to sometimes hop on a call, a Teams meeting, and negotiate. You need to know how to negotiate so much. And you have to be so calm, so composed, be such a team player, but also be open to change at any time. Be open-minded. And that also applies to people that are also looking for jobs. And the reason why I like this generation of youth is they don't limit themselves. You see, for us when we were growing up, we'd be like, I want to be a doctor. I would stick, I'm going to be a doctor, and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this generation of youth is very open-minded. Today they may want to be a nurse, tomorrow they want to be a chef, which is really, really lovely, because that is something that many more people need to catch up to, because we plan and God decides the rest.
Yeah. You say negotiate as a skill. You mentioned it as a skill. The only negotiation that I do is when I am bargaining with a motor or someone is watching and they're wondering, what do you mean when you say negotiating? Is it just about money or is it about other things?
No. Negotiating.
Is it a salary? Point it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, funny thing you said, you just negotiate with motors because...
or somebody, you know, whatever, a service or a good that I am supposed to pay for, and I'm trying to get the best.
I learned how to negotiate through negotiating with motors. Because when I came to Rwanda, I didn't know Rwanda. And the funny thing is, the first time I was encountering a motorcycle to negotiate, he tells me, because I was...
You know, there's negotiating and bargaining. I don't know if you're getting these things mixed up.
Negotiating, bargaining. He tells me, I didn't know that. I didn't know French. I didn't know Kinyarwanda. And I was like, "Wapin is ni Maganatan." And my family still laughs about that. But for me, that pushed me so much. Over time, they gave me the nickname of the negotiator in the house. Because I will negotiate my way out of things, be it a salary, be it an incentive or a service being provided. And I believe this is something many people don't see, because most times when people get contracts, they just see what am I taking home in terms of money? Yeah. But you need to see the other things. Are you negotiating for your medical insurance, for your communication incentive? Are you getting paid for your communications? Are you moving? What else? There's so much entailed in your job than just the money you're getting home. And with clients, when I say I'm negotiating, so let's say I'm negotiating a contract or a deal for a client, I'm not just talking about the money. It's more like in the long run, okay, if we do this for 1 year, what is going to happen after 1 year? How are we building our relationship? So are you cutting off taxes on my end? Are you giving me a bigger space if I'm to display something at your store, at your business? There's so much that gets involved in negotiating. And I feel like negotiation is the make or break of a business relationship. It can either go right or left. Yes. You have to be so patient. You need to mirror the person sometimes. But also know why you are doing what you're doing. Because I've learned how to study people and study their personalities. And it helps you, because that's why I say I'm very observant. Because sometimes before I speak, I want to first see you and see how you're operating with other people, so that if I'm to approach you, I know how to approach you.
So you take your time and study from a distance.
So negotiation doesn't start with, okay, now we are talking. No, negotiation starts from the back end. I'm first going to see you. I'm first going to study you. What are your peak points? What are your areas of interest? Because I like blending. Sometimes when I'm having a conversation with someone on a business level, I like blending in a personal aspect, something that is of great interest to them so that they keep engaged with the conversation. And it has helped me when I'm also negotiating for money and contract terms, because someone becomes more lenient and is more open to you. They say, okay. But because if you rush people during negotiations, they'll be like, no, I don't want, I have to think about it. So sometimes you have to tell them, it's okay, take your time.
Yeah.
Or we can discuss this over.
So it's not something to do in a rush?
No.
When you look back at your career, what's been the most challenging thing? But also, what would you say has been the most rewarding?
The most challenging thing has been officially trying to get employed the first time in Rwanda. It's okay. The most challenging thing has been trying to get employed and trying to get people to actually value you, see your value. It's not that you are underqualified, no. It's just that sometimes you don't have a mentor to hold your hand, to guide you like, okay, this is what you do. And because, keep in mind, I've done a lot of career shifts.
Yes.
So it was very tricky in the beginning. I was so lost.
I can imagine.
Yes.
Yes.
I was.
I'm sure sometimes somebody asks you, what do you do? Tell me about yourself. And you do not know what to say.
Exactly.
Yet there's so much you could say, but you just don't know how to say it, where to start.
And it's until they see you doing it that they can actually now say, oh, she does this.
Yeah. So when you're not given the opportunity to do,
it was hard for me to explain.
Yes.
That's why most times I would tell someone. I remember there's a time I told someone, I just need you to take a bet on me. Give me 1 day. Put me in this event. Just give me 1 day. I thought, and I went in there, I was so nervous. Did I understand at some point what I was supposed? I was so nervous that it overpowered what I was supposed to do. But I was like, I told someone to bet on me and I must not fail. And the rewarding thing is sometimes that now I just sit and I look back and I'm like, I'm actually so proud of myself.
You're proud of yourself.
Not giving up on myself is one of the best things. I still have such a long way to go, but it's nice when you are now able to open up some doors for the same people that are trying to get in the same field as you.
Yeah. Those younger than you.
Exactly.
Yes,
because you know the
inexperienced.
sweat. Because I felt so lost, so confused. At some point, I sat down with myself and I was like, they're going to sit me down and tell me, we told you so. And Lord knows, I vowed that nobody is going to tell me, I told you so. I was like, come on, Mbaya, I'm going to fight.
Yes.
And I fought.
I love that.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's such an amazing spirit. In all this, what have you learned about life, about career, about people, and about relationships? Life, career, people, relationships.
I will start with life. I think with life, I would say everything about life, before anything else, put it before God.
Put it before God.
Put it before God. And with life, it's okay to have a goal. Not everybody must understand your goal.
But have a goal.
But have a goal. Because if it makes sense to you and you put it before God, it will work out. According to His plans, it will work out. But have a goal. Have something that drives you every single day. Even though you put in 1% that day, even though you put in 5, 15, 25, 75, but have something that is driving you every single day.
So having a goal is not about other people.
No.
It's about you.
You. Who are you? Who do you envision yourself to be? What are the habits that you want to leave? What are the habits that you want to pick up? Career-wise, who do you want to be in the future? And besides also having a goal, I think people just keep on looking at the goal, but also enjoy the process towards the goal. Because also that's what makes you the person that you're going to be.
Okay.
And something I keep on saying is, even though you have a goal, also break down your process. Like project phases, basically. You have a project, break it down into phases. What is phase 1? What is phase 2? What is phase 3?
So that you can keep referring to this. You will monitor progress.
You keep on monitoring progress. Exactly. You have milestones. So say, I have this goal, but these are the milestones I'm also trying to achieve within that period. Yes.
Somehow, life and career got merged.
Life and career got matched because somehow for me those two are somehow the same thing.
One and the same thing. And then people, you know, people, those that we see every day, we work with every day, we want to impress.
I think with people is, remember that everyone is human. Be kind. Be very kind. Listen to people. Because I feel like everybody is very eager and ready to share feedback. But listen, process. Listen and comprehend what someone is saying. And be gentle to people. Be kind, but also have a certain level of discernment so that you are not taken advantage of.
That could happen.
Yes, because that could happen. Nobody is prone to that. And seek help. I feel like the bravest people are the people who ask for help. However small the help may be, always ask for help, however small. Like, I don't know how to use this on my phone. It's okay, ask for help.
There will always be someone willing to show you.
You are not inferior, you are not small. It's not like you're uneducated. It's not like you're not cool enough. Matter of fact, you're so cool to ask for help.
It's brave.
Very brave of you to ask for help because that's something that people over time have started losing the hang of. So we have said career, we have said life.
Relationships, whether they're professional relationships. What sort of relationships should we build? What sort of relationships have you nurtured for you to get where you are today? How do we distinguish this? We could be in a very professional place, then something romantic comes in.
Yes. I will start with friendships. So growing up, my father used to tell me, my biological father used to tell me, of everything this man told me, this is the one thing I remember. Tell me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. That did not make sense until I clocked 24 years old.
What happened to you?
That did not make sense. You know when they say your frontal lobe develops? That is when it made sense.
Yeah.
Jackie, it took me over 15 years for me to understand.
Yeah.
Your friendships define you. Your friendships, you may be down, you'll be sick, you'll lose a loved one, you'll be at the peak of your career. Your friends, make intentional friendships.
Okay.
Pour into friendships what you would like to be poured into you. So don't expect something, but you're also not willing to give it.
And you're not willing to give it, yeah. It's a two-way street.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that also applies to other relationships. They're two-way streets. About relationships in the workplace, I am never a fan of those.
You're never a fan of those.
But I respect those. It has turned out beautifully for some.
True. It's been disastrous for others.
It's not something I would personally engage in because, no, I'm not ready to be called in by HR.
That's interesting. The other day I said, if you see somebody smiling at work, they're smiling at you, please just smile back.
Just smile
you
back.
never know.
Cordially and say hello.
Things could work out. You never know. As you said, it could turn out beautifully for others, and it could be disastrous for others. Yeah.
Yes.
As we leave, if there's anything that you don't want our viewer, and you've given us a lot of wise words, you've poured into us. I appreciate that. But if there's anything that you want our viewer not to forget, what would it be? If they choose to forget everything else, What is it you want to stay with them?
Wow.
Give them that takeaway.
If you're to lose everything in life, don't lose yourself.
Wow, say that again.
If you're to lose everything in life, do not lose yourself. If anything, try not to lose yourself. Fight not to lose yourself.
Yeah.
If you're having those suicidal thoughts, don't do it. Pray to God, pray to whoever you pray to, but do not give up on yourself. And this is not career-wise, this is not education-wise, this is just even you as a person, because if you give up on yourself, everything linked to you gives up on you as well.
Yeah.
So don't give up on yourself.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I think when you give up yourself, you stop living.
Yes.
And I once read, I was trying to find a quote, but it's disappeared. Maybe it will come. Something about, like the worst thing being you dying while you're living. You know, that sort of thing.
That's something like that.
Something like that, yes. So don't lose yourself.
Because when you wake up, you have nothing to look forward to.
Yeah.
You just wake up and you have no zeal, you have no will, you have no positivity.
Make sure you don't lose. Yes,
Exactly.
don't get
and
there.
it also affects those that are close and dear to you.
I hear you. I hear you. Thank you, Betsy.
Thank you, Jackie.
You're amazing. I love you. Thank you so much. Wow, what a beautiful, beautiful conversation. I've really enjoyed this. Reminds me of what I had with Dr. Rulisa. Can you imagine these two people? Different age gaps. Rulisa is up there. Then we've got this young Betsy, but both of them are sharing, I believe, are very important messages with us. Don't lose yourself, but also the discipline that you need to have as a person. Invest in yourself, invest in the relationships, work on yourself. I've really enjoyed this, and I hope you did too. Please do share the link to the conversation so that we have others come and learn as well. It's been a great pleasure having you. My name is Jackie Lumbasi. We look forward to seeing you next week. God bless you.